We just had the last Cash Cup before Grand Finals, and yet again, we saw cheaters play an entire tournament out and not get banned. And once again, we also saw cheaters purposely landing on clicks, but this time he came out on top. It sucks that our last practice before Grands is in a tournament with cheaters and no siphon, but I mean, who isn't used to this stuff at this point with Fortnite? In yesterday's Cash Cup, we also saw a point record being broken, and I'm going to talk about that as well in this video, so let's get right into it. I want to start off the video by talking about our region having cheaters in the finals yet again. These guys blatantly aimbotted the opens and were blatantly aimbotting in finals as well. Look at this crazy player with over 5,000 hours on aim trainers. They started out landing Mega City, but got bored after 2 games and landed on Rise and Iamzo, who were in 2nd place, and then proceeded to chase them around the map, ending up in Rise and Iamzo dying with no points. The next game, they ended up landing the same spot, but Rise and Iamzo died off spawn to a console duo that 50-50'd them, so the cheaters had to do something, and they decided to go and try and kill Clicks and Epic Well mid-game. They ended up 3rd partying Clicks, and he was not happy at all.
It's the cheaters! I fucking knew it! I was wondering why I was getting 190 to every fucking second, bro. I fucking knew it, bro. I fucking knew it.
After this happened, though, you wouldn't even believe what happened next. Epic ends up 1v2ing the cheating duo and going on to reboot Clicks, and they actually ended up winning this game with 12 kills, and Clicks was hyped after.
Memis. Play that other one, play that other one.
I'll play it.
I'm dying. 87. Let's go, Epic! Let's fucking go! At the end of fucking cheating on! At the end of cheating on all that bullshit, bro! After all that bullshit, bro!
Holy
damn, bro! The out of here, bro!
It's actually crazy that blatant aimbotters can't win a 1v2 while fully cheating, and it's crazy that Clicks and Epic Whale somehow won this game after all of this happened. In game 5, the cheaters and Clicks squared off again, and once again died to Clicks and Epic Whale off spawn. Then in game 6, the cheaters just sat on the helipad building above Clicks and proceeded to just sit on them and grief their entire game. It's sad that after watching cheaters blatantly team together and drop 20 kills in a Cash Cup finals just 2 weeks ago, that Epic would not have learned their lesson by now and live ban these teams like this. There's no way there isn't somebody watching the biggest streamer across all of comp Fortnite just in case things like this happen. Moving on though, I want to talk about the winners of the Cash Cup and also go over the rest of the Cash Cup recap. We had Acorn and Cold have probably the best tournament ever. They dominated opens and broke the point record by dropping almost 700 points and over 120 total elimination. At one point, they won 4 or 5 games and just barely missed a streak of winning 5 straight. They didn't slow down in the finals either. They also broke the point record for finals and almost surpassed 500 points as well. They won 3 of the 6 games in finals and got top 6 in every single game while also dropping 40 plus eliminations. I talked about Acorn and Cold in my prediction video from yesterday, and I asked a question on which version of them we would see in Grands, and if they do anything like this in Grands this weekend, they will probably be winning their 2nd FNCS this chapter. I still would consider Rise and Iamzo the favorite, but Acorn and Cold are definitely changing some people's predictions for who wins Grand Finals this weekend after a performance like this. Moving on to 2nd place in yesterday's Cash Cup, we have Baka and Pars on 334 points. It's crazy because a duo Cash Cup performance like this in any other week would have probably won, but Acorn decided to turn into Super Saiyan. I don't think there was a single game Baka and Pars did not have height at some point, and I also don't think there was a single game where they did not die to Acorn and Cold. Every game Acorn and Cold would chop them out back zone on height and basically force them into death on low ground. Regardless, Pars and Baka had a really solid tournament, getting top 10 almost every single game, and I think gave themselves a really good confidence boost heading into Grands. Next in 3rd place was Death and Tahi on 296 points. Sucks this duo isn't in Grands, but they got themselves 40th place in Grands by getting $500. An 80 lim win in the last game to boost them to 3rd place overall, and I'm hoping to see this duo do well in the Last Chance Major and make LAN. Moving on to 4th place was Booga and Threats on 286 points. This duo hasn't really had the greatest season so far, and I think it kind of comes at a bit of a lack of effort in these finals. I'm really not sure how to feel about them heading into Grands because they just really haven't given us much from a placement standpoint. And lastly, rounding out the top 5 is Vanillas and Convict on 260 points. This duo is kind of creeping into the dark horse territory for me for Grands. They have Uncon, South Bastion, and Grands, and I've been low-key placing good this season when Uncon. If they get top 10 in Grands, I'm honestly not going to be surprised at all at this point. They've been steadily placing well while Uncon all season, and I think continue that into Grand Finals this weekend. That's going to do it for me for this video. If you guys are new to the channel and are enjoying these videos, it would mean a lot if you guys hit that subscribe button. Really trying to hit 4,000 subs by the end of this season. And if you guys want to see the predictions as well as the drop map for FNCS Grand Finals this weekend, check out the video I'm putting on the screen now. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.